Parts of the digestion system. We all need to eat to live. And when you eat, your body turns that food into energy that runs you. But that's the machine part. Your body turns the food into. It doesn't just go in and that's it. Your body's working really hard. So today, we are going to demonstrate some things. We have here, it'll save your life. It can, walk the dog. No, wait, that's the infomercial. It won't do those things, but it chops. What do you think this represents in the digestive system? What do you think? Think about it. Chops things up. Chops things up. Grinds things into smaller pieces. Hint, hint. Any ideas? I see lots of hands. Parker, what do you think?
Teeth.
Teeth. That's right. So this is going to be our mouth. So we open the mouth, and we feed the machine, your body in this case. That's right. And we have a sort of healthy snack here. We have some nuts, some pecans, one of my favorite nuts, tasty. Into your mouth. Now don't put too much in your mouth at once. Alright, we'll put that in there. Maybe we'll put a little bit more so we can see it. A couple more nuts. Maybe half more of a graham cracker. Anybody like graham crackers? Yeah, me too. There you go. They thought they were going to get it. No. Okay. So you just imagine there, this is our mouth. We stuff the food in, really neatly and politely because we're well-mannered people. Into our mouth it goes. Now, we chew our food, and this is the start of the digestive process. Have I chewed that enough to swallow it?
No.
Is it important to chew your food a lot?
Yes.
Yeah, because that's the start of the digestive system. And the more you chew it up, because sometimes we race really fast when we're eating, and then later on you feel, oh man, I don't feel very good. And the reason is, you didn't chew your food very carefully. And you made your body have to work way too hard to digest it. Because the first part of that chewing, it grinds it up into a whole bunch of little small pieces, and it makes the rest of the digestive system's job easier. So we're going to chew this really carefully. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, yeah. We're carefully chewing our food. And carefully chewing our food. There we go. Well, let's take a look and see what happens. Oh, look at that. It's nicely, nicely chewed up. There we go. Now, when we chew our food, our teeth are grinding the food. What else happens in there, in our mouth? Something else happens. This is now going to represent our mouth, so we can see things better. So we've chewed it with our teeth. We're putting it into our mouth. It's ready to be swallowed. Alright? What else happens inside your mouth there? Think of what happens when you think of something really yummy. What happens to your mouth?
What
do you think? What do you think? Wes?
Your saliva comes out.
Saliva. And that is part of the digestive system. And for saliva today, just add water. Because saliva is actually mostly made up of water. Oh, there might be a hole in the bag. Of course there is, but we'll manage. So, you mix it all up in your mouth. It makes it easier to swallow, for it to go down. And in your saliva, there's some things that help start that process of digestion. Okay. Now, see? Well, this is what your food doesn't look all pretty when you swallow it, right? This is why often people, I've seen a lot of, it's usually kids that say, oh, I can't eat that food if it touches this food. My noodle touched the carrot. I can't eat the carrot anymore. It's all ending up in the same place. It's all getting ground up and going into the same place. So I need to make a repair here. What happened to my duct tape?
It's okay.
It is, okay. Of course, our bag has a hole. So what fixes everything? Yeah. Okay. Now, that food, boys and girls, it pushes this food that you've chewed carefully, you've mixed with saliva, it pushes it back towards your throat, where the swallowing happens. Another reason to chew carefully is so that you don't choke. Not properly chewed food is kind of dangerous to swallow. So this is nice and chewed. It's back in the throat. We'll make sure it's nice and sealed. There we go. Still dripping. You're a messy eater. And another bag. If it didn't work the first time, add more duct tape. That usually fixes it. When we swallow our food, and this is our nice package of food for swallowing, our tongue pushes it back, our throat opens up, we swallow it, and then there's a tube connecting from your throat down into your stomach. Oh, I got hands up. Blaine, do you know what that thing's called? Nice, the esophagus. So, let's see. Forgot our signs. We have our mouth, where saliva is added. Alright. And then we're going into the esophagus. Here it is. Our esophagus is next. So this is the point when I'm going to need a couple of assistants. Let's have Jack and Delaney. Come on up. Alright. No giving anything away. You have to be wider. Can you stand to the side there, please? You stand to this side, Jack. Lovely job. I'm going to hold up the rest of our incredibly detailed and incredibly beautiful, fantastic digestion machine. All right, here we go.